bed. You're not flying from city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning and after playing a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Jabari Parker. Pachulia is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Knight. Fires from 18. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kicks it to Rose. Plenty of space. And he knocks down the jumper. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
For the finish.
Beautiful. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Rose attacking. Here's Favors. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Favors got his first basket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Bradley. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Griffin. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gay can't get it to go. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Dallas.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just because.
Oh, wow. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
To the middle, Pachulia with the steal. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And it's sent back by Bryant. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Rose with the ball. The 19-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
The shot. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Rose gets a wide open look, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
But that basket, that's now 8 of the last 10 points they've surrendered coming on fast breaks.
And they just look asleep out there in terms of transition, not showing nearly enough urgency in getting back.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Here's Bradley, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And he gets it to go. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant, he pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team, and it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
The Warriors making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Here's Griffin, and he jams it with authority.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Nikola Petrovic. And it's Barbosa in for Kobe. Phoenix also making some changes. Henry Sims is checked in for Pachulia. Allen comes in for Bradley. And it's Mills in for Brandon Knight. Favors can't get it to go.
And guys, you know Kobe Bryant, words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league in the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what, I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
Suns trail by 4. And Parker, here we go. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by Beverly. Golden State's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gay's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Mills kicks to Sims. Griffin against Favors. Fades away. Another shot. Feeds it to Mills. There's a good screen. Picked by Griffin. Here's Sims. Olynyk is covering. 6 to shoot. It's Allen with the drive. And the rejection by Favors. Warriors leading by 4. Gay dishes to Olynyk. Fires it up. That's good from Gay on the assist from Olynyk. Gay's got his second basket of the game. Gay's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Now here's Mills, defended by Beverly. And Mills kicks to Griffin. Takes it off the glass. Griffin's got 10 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Mills with it. Favors picks him up. Here's Griffin. Misses off the left iron. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Lasagna, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And Phoenix also making a switch. Ross, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Down low. And that one's good. Parker's got 9.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Gay outside. The pass to Hazania. Offensive rebound. Olynyk got a piece of it. Allen outside. And Mills atop the key. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's the call on Henry Sims. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Gay outside. Shot clock at 5. The dive for the ball.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
The Warriors shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Gay with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. .133 left to play in the first. Allen outside. Suns moving the ball around. Ross kicks to Allen. Pass to Mills. Just 5 to shoot. Parker, a screen on Beverly. Stolen by Beverly. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. Hazania's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Parker. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Here's Ross. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
Here's Mills. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Barbosa. Heading to the hoop. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 6-point Warrior lead. Now here's Mills. Defended by Beverly. Puts it up from 17. Mills can't hit. Good if it goes. And that's not going to go. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Suns trail by 6. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Brandon Knight is out there with Bradley. And it's Tony Allen. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Griffin in at the floor.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
A nice shot by Knight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
He dishes it to Pachulia. To the paint. Here's Griffin. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Bradley passes to Griffin. Over in the corner, Allen. It's deflected. Griffin against Rose. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Kobe's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Bradley gets it to go.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Kobe. To the left wing. Tekovic with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backcourt.
Bradley against Bryant. It's Knight with the drive. Bradley, no one around him. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
It's stolen by Bradley. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Off the screen. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Knight wide open, and again it's the Suns missing.
Hey guys, with the Suns last year, you know, it wasn't a full return to that 7 seconds or less era, but it was pretty close. And the Suns were right at the top in terms of pace of play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gay's checked in. Rose up on top. Back to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Well, as our listeners and our viewers know, we love analytics, and pace is how many possessions you see during an average game. The Suns were close, Clark, to 100.
Yeah, only the Rockets and Warriors played at a higher pace than the Suns did, Kevin. And pushing the pace is really when they were most effective.
Knight into the lane. Got that bucket in no time at all. Knight's got 8 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Outside Rose. The feed to Favors. Down low, Pachulia with the steal. Outside Bradley. Dishes to Knight. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Pachulia, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lasagna, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Knight. Clark, you follow international basketball so much, and Mauro Hezonja isn't a new name to you.
No, it's not, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing him do things in the NBA. Only played sparingly up until now, but the talent and skills he possesses, they get your attention.
Well, Hezonja has been playing as a pro since his 14th birthday.
Yeah, it happens that way in Europe.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Griffin. Pachulia, no luck.
And with Hezonja, it is all about what he might do in the future. He has great athleticism, very good size at his position, and already has great skill in terms of scoring the basketball.
To the inside. Here's Griffin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
You know what I like most about Hezonja is how much he believes in his own ability. He has tremendous confidence. Before the draft, he said he felt he should be the first pick overall. That's confidence, folks.
Here's Knight. Gay with the block. There's Hezonja. He's got 7. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hezonja's got 10 points in the game. Allen outside. From 12 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And Hezonja gets it to go.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Golden State. And then for Phoenix, Henry Sims has checked in for Pachulia. Terrence Ross comes in for Tony Allen. And it's Mills in for Brandon Knight. There's the dish to Ross. Picked by Griffin. And Mills kicks to Frazier. And stolen by Favors. Here's Gay.
Woo. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Warriors leading by 4, and Beverly kicks to Gay. Another miss by Gay.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Picked by Griffin. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Hezonja's shot is off. Suns trail by 5. Ross dishes to Sims. Pass to Griffin. Olynyk with the steal. It's Gay with the drive. It's hauled in by Frazier.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Gay. First in free throw percentage, 5th in scoring, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Parker's checked in for Phoenix. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Warriors, number 1.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Here's Beverly, and it's off from three-point range. Tries to keep it alive. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Parker, a screen on Barbosa. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Sims.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
For a long time, critics have gotten on Gay for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of those voices, Clark, last year with his play and steps.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in his scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
Mills passes to Sims, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. It'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Suns trail by 7. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The 11-footer, rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barbosa's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And they get it back. And it's the Warriors on the break. Gay with no one around. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Gay's got 10 points in the game. Here's Frazier. It's deflected. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And Mills kicks to Ross. Phoenix no good that time either. Warriors leading by 9. And here's Gay outside. Another miss by Gay.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Bryant is checked in for Derek Favors. And Phoenix also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Mills. Lays it up and banks it in. Mills has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Kevin, I tell you, his 3-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career has been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Rudy Gay. The three from Bryant can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Now here's Bradley. He's tightly guarded. The three. Warriors with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Off the pick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Barbosa against Bradley. There's the screen. Here's Mills. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors ahead, up 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Rudy, some fine defensive work from this team in the first half, and this is the type of play that became a hallmark of the team going back to last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the way we played last season. Our defense was our staple, and that's all we have to do. We have to go out here and play defense every night, and this is a good start for us.
Good things happen when you guard hard on the defensive end, Rudy. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 22 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first. half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Favors is out there with Hezonja. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Pekovic in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Hezonja. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. Knight kicks to Parker. Outside Knight. And the shot falls short this time.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
To the middle. That's tipped and stolen by Favors. And it's the Warriors on the break. But they get it back. Rose with another miss. And Parker, here we go. Knight for 3. Again, the miss by Knight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Kobe gets it to go.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Suns trail by 12. Well, the Phoenix Suns came up short in their playoff hopes again last year. They went 17-24 Clark on the road, and that didn't help them out.
Not at all, and you factor in a 6-game road losing streak to end the year. That pretty much closed the door on postseason for them. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Ryan against Bradley. Right side Favors. Shot clock at 3. Rose. And it's blocked. Outside Knight. He kicks it to Pachulia. The second effort. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Griffin.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And it's Kobe missing.
And guys, with the Suns last year on the road, they had the 17 wins, but only 7 of them came in conference. So a big part of why they missed the postseason.
Here's Parker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Parker's got 12.
And, you know, as you mentioned, with the Suns, only 7 road wins against the West. 3rd worst in-conference road record of any team. You have to be able to steal wins on the road to make your way to the playoffs out west.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Jabari Parker, as a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Here, Beverly's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Warriors leading by 6.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really 2 different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Knocks it loose. Pachulia with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Talking about Zaza's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Zaza. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
And the shot is good. And that's now 20 points for Blake Griffin.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Favors. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Parker left side. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Parker kicks to Knight. Here's the screen. Allen dishes to Knight. No one near him. And it's good. Knight's got 10 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Bryant with it. 8 points for him. Outside Favors. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Knight's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen drives in. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Warriors. Tim Frazier's checked in for the Suns. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. While we're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Rudy Gay on top.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Fade away, and that one's good. Gay's got 12 points in the game.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Allen outside. Here's Griffin, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Griffin's got 22. Warriors leading by 4. Griffin with the steal. Outside Knight. Fires from 14. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Beverly. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for his under. And the Suns also making a change. Sims is checked in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Beverly. Cans it from downtown. Beverly's got 4 points in the quarter. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible. I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight. So for the Suns, Terrence Ross comes in for Brandon Knight, and it's Mills in for Frazier. Gay outside. Favors sets the pick for Gay. Out to the wing. Beverly wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Beverly's got 7.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Griffin passes to Sims, and he jams it with authority.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And Favors kicks to Barbosa. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Barbosa's got his second bucket.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close just due to his strength and activity.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Henry Sims. Griffin with the steal. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes, sailing in.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
Now here's Olynyk, defended by Griffin. Olynyk dishes to Favors. Lets it go with the three. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from Favors. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Griffin and his ability to create contact close, he's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkie embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward.
And guys, every time we think Patty Mills is going to take the next step in his development, he takes a step back. Last season, he shot career lows from the field and behind the arc after having one of his best ever campaigns the year before. That really just makes a coach pull his hair out, and fortunately for me, I don't have it.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Griffin. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Griffin's got 13 points in just this quarter. Back to Mills. The Spurs could have used his contributions last year. Parker was hobbled. Corey Joseph was still learning. Mills didn't put together consistent efforts and ended up losing minutes, Clark, because of it.
Yeah, you know, Mills had the opportunity to make an impact for a championship contender. That chance doesn't come very often. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the most of it.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
On its way from Barbosa for 2. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. And it's Bradley off the drive. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Warriors leading by 6. From deep, Gay. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Ross, that's good. 1:10 left to play in the third. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Brad. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And taking a look here at some stats for Blake Griffin. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 24 points per, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Gay against Ross. Olynyk sets a screen for Gay. No good from outside. Suns trail by 7. Kicks to Parker. Lots of room. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
That doesn't go either for Rose.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
A 3 from Gay, and no good trying to get that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors leading by 3. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Pachulia in at the center position.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Knight passes to Bradley. He feeds it to Pachulia. Here's Parker. Gay with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Bryant has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Bryant's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Knight kicks to Ross. Back to Knight and stolen by Pekovic. On its way from Barbosa for 2. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. Knight against Rose. Knight dishes to Ross. And it's Parker at the elbow. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Suns trail by 6. Elbow shot. Ross, that's good. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Rose. Here's Pekovic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Knight against Rose. Knight kicks to Parker. Lets it go from 11. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And it's Bradley off the drive. Warriors leading by 6. On its way from Rose for 2. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Bradley. It's tipped.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Suns trail by 6. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pachulia. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Bryant. From the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And the Suns call time.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them 3 points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor. And
Bradley gets it to go. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bryant passes to Gay. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way. Gay with the block. They get it back. Parker's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And he gets it to go. And that's 15 points for Kobe Bryant. Suns trail by 7. Outside Knight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Pekovic.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
It's Knight with the drive. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Pekovic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Jabari Parker. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
They set the screen. Knight dishes to Parker. The shot is off. Great D that time from Pekovic.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
It's stolen by Bradley. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Suns trail by 9. Outside Knight. Releases from 15. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Bradley against Kobe. Feeds it to Pekovic. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jabari Parker.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Suns trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Bradley. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
Now, here's Beverly.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
Picked by Griffin. It's Knight with the drive. He took good advantage of that screen. Knight's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
For 3, Kobe, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knight with it. Gay picks him up defensively. The shot by Knight, no good. Warriors leading by 10. The drive by Gay. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pachulia kicks to Bradley. Here's Griffin. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got 15 points in just the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
The 11-footer. Favors can't get it to go.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kobe can't hit. Suns trail by 8. It's Bradley on the wing for the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And Pachulia pulls it down.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Knight with it. Picked up by Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mills, he's checked in for Phoenix. So it's Phoenix now. 8-point game.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And the Suns call time. Suns trail by 10. The pass to Griffin. The fader. But he stays with it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Bradley against Bryant. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Rose, he's checked in for the Warriors. Bryant passes to Pekovic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Mills kicks to Griffin. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Pekovic. To the paint. Here's Favors. And that one's good. Favors has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Griffin. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Griffin's got 35 in the game.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Gay. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And here's Mills to the paint. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Griffin.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Mills. Griffin's got 39.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Bryant dishes to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Bradley with room to shoot, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Mills. The feed to Pachulia. Dishes it to Mills. The three. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And here's Mills from the arc. Cans the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. To win it. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Time. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And it's the Warriors to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Brandon Knight. Griffin is out there with Pachulia. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Those are changes that Coach must feel very strongly about if he's willing to make them now, here in overtime, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Gay kicks to Rose. The three-pointer, no good. Sun shooting reasonably well, 45%. Knight against Rose. Outside Griffin. Gay with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Gay's got the ball. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What a game for Rose. 25 points and 7 assists.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
Kellogg's, right? Kellogg's. Outside, Kobe. The dish to Pekovic. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 8 points for Nikola Pekovic.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And that one's good. Parker.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Outside Rose. Pocket 6. Favors attacking. Nice D from Griffin.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Pachulia, good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Timeout called the Warriors. The Warriors trailing. Outside Bryant. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kobe's got 23. Timeout called. The Suns. Here's Knight. Up top, Pachulia. Back to Knight. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You look at what Brandon Knight has done so far. He has 18 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Rose attacking. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Mills from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Gay's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Rose missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
They set the pick. Outside Griffin. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Rose with the ball.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 1. We've got 1:08 left in the first overtime. Parker kicks to Mills. Pass to Griffin. Back to Knight. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Favors. Rudy Gay on the way. All sorts of time. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Here's Griffin. Money!
Well, you know what? Griffin's got him falling in right now, that's for sure.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now. This is exactly what you can expect when you allow Rudy Gay to heat up. He's hard to cool off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Knight kicks to Pachulia. Mills passes to Knight. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. A rebound by Pekovic. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And the Suns call time. They're behind by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And here's Mills for 3. Misses the tray.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed, Clark, an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the side. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kobe, tell us about how this team has progressed from a chemistry standpoint.
Well, we're right where we need to be, in terms of figuring out the rhythm that we need to play with, and playing for each other, and I like where we're at right now.
Kobe, thank you. Playing for each other, a good place to start, guys.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
His passing was what impressed me the most about his performance. He was always looking for a teammate in his space, keeping all his options open. It's really refreshing to see the mindset coming from a position other than the point. He finished with 10 assists, and those played a big role in this win.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.